Okay, today we have, last but not least, just want to say thanks for coming out to do these interviews with us today. So, tell me who you are and what you do at the Speedway.
My name's Tom Beals. I'm the race director.
Okay. What's your hometown? Where do you come from?
I was born in Welland and now live in Stevensville.
Okay. How'd you get started in racing? Why'd you get involved?
Started out as a fan since I've been a kid. From there, me and my brother we started helping Greg Ayers in the street stock.
Yep.
And then from there, we built our first mini stock, shared the driving duties, and I realized I couldn't drive, so I stepped away and became an official.
Perfect. As a race director, what's a night that you'll never want to happen again as at Humberstone?
Most nights, but last year was my first year race directing.
It's a night.
It had ups and downs. One night, disappointing. It still kind of gets to me. Is we lost a pretty big track sponsor. Someone decided to strap into a race vehicle, become a competitor. Didn't like a call that we had to make on them, and pulled the sponsorship from the track. That's difficult. The track does the right thing. On race night, you become a competitor, so it doesn't matter about the sponsorship dollars, but definitely still hurts, that one.
Yeah. Well, locally, who's your favorite driver to cheer on for in Niagara?
Back when I was a kid, it was Jimmy Bigelow, and Harvey Heener was another favorite one.
How busy does your schedule look this year? Are you just doing Humberstone, or are you what kind of plans do you have throughout the summer?
I'd also be the race director here at Humberstone and also at Merrittville.
Okay. If you had a chance, just one time in your life to, announce or race direct at any track, whether it be Daytona, Talladega, Eldora, Oswego, what would it be?
Probably Daytona. Never been there. I would like to get up there one day, so yeah. Probably Daytona.
Perfect. And as a race director, what's a race day ritual that you always do? You wake up, you do this, you do that. What's something that you always do that day? Tradition.
Put some Rogaine in my hair so it doesn't all fall out during the night.
Perfect. Again, as a race director, what's a goal that you'd like to accomplish that you see at the track, that you can look back at the end of the year at the awards banquet and say, I did that. What do you think you'd want to be?
I think the biggest thing is treating everyone equal. The competitors are important to a racetrack, and we just got to make sure they're all treated the same. It doesn't matter if you're a sponsor, if you're a track owner, or related to the track owners. Everybody's equal. That's the biggest thing.
Okay. As sitting out watching when you did watch, who did you cheer for, and why cheer for them?
Harvey Heener and Jimmy Bigelow.
Yeah. Okay. And how much longer do you plan on doing this race director thing? 1 more year, 2 more years? For the rest of your life, what's the plans?
Probably for as long as it stays fun. I mean, obviously it has its nights where it's not fun. A lot of stress sometimes up in the tower. Biggest thing is trying to get the show done, not let it drag out, and keep everybody in line.
Yep. And why have you decided to be race director at Humberstone on Sundays? We could be doing anything else, but what's the reason why Tom's here for us?
Well, again, I'll admit it. I couldn't drive a race car. My brother could hop in the mini stock and put her in victory lane, and I couldn't do it. So I love racing. So actually,
get involved in that.
Yeah, my brother went to street stock, so I didn't go in on him with that. I helped him crew. I came one day to Bobby here at the track and asked him if he needed help on the tow trucks. And the next week I was on the back of the tow trucks, did that for a year. Then they were talking about they needed a pit steward after Jeff Anstead left. So I volunteered for that job. I did that job for about 10 years, and the race director position came up, and Bob asked me if I wanted to do it. So
here we are.
Yeah.
Now, if you could turn, a fan sitting in the grandstands into, someone you announce their name on the track, what kind of things would you mention to them to make it, to try it out? Come on.
The best way is start in an enduro or Dawn or even Destructions. That's the best way to start out. It's different from being in the stands to being on the racetrack. And when me and my brother first bought the mini stock, we were like, man, we're gonna go out and win our first night. And it wasn't a joke. Like we all thought we were gonna go out and win. And you never been on the racetrack before. You take the glass out of the car, you take the muffler off the car, no speedometer or gauge to tell you how fast you're going, and no lines on the track. You think you're going fast, but you're really not, and that's a big eye opener. So if you've never been on the racetrack before with karting, I would suggest getting involved in the Dawn or even Destructions and have some fun and see what it's like.
Exactly. With the recent release of the 2017 schedule, what's an event yourself, as Tom, that you're definitely looking forward to, directing that night?
There's several events this year for 2017 Humberstone's got. I would say the 1,000 to win showdown.
That's good.
I think it's going to be huge. It just shows you an owner that's willing to pay all 5 divisions $1,000. At Humberstone, it doesn't matter if you're in the mini stocks or the trucks or the street stocks. We treat you the same as if you're in the sportsman or late models. And for Linda to put up $1,000 for all 5 divisions, I think it's going to be history making. I think it's going to be huge. Hopefully everybody circles that day on your calendar and joins us here.
That's definitely a night that someone, a fan watching this video is going to definitely want to come, right? It'd be worthwhile to come check out. How do you feel all the hard work, Bob Davidson, myself, that we're doing for the Speedway? How do you think we're doing so far?
I think it's going good. 2016 at Humberstone was a good solid year, and we're just looking to keep the momentum up going into 2017. A lot of exciting new things coming. 18 and under free is going to be huge. Again, track owner willing to do that. Everybody's got to get out here and support them. A couple other new things we're doing this year. We're going to have a UTV side-by-side racing 3 intermission shows. That should be pretty interesting. We're actually going to have them go off the end of the banking and ramp back onto the track and then through the infield. So we're looking forward to that. Performance ATV and Leisure is jumping on board to help us out with that. Another event that we're doing this year, a Racers Only Demolition Derby. So you can take out all your frustrations and aggressions during the year, and you don't know who's going to be in the demo car, but maybe your enemy might be in there. The rules are going to be simple for that. 4-cylinder cars, it's going to be a quick build cars, just move the battery, strip the interior, chain the door shut, fuel tanks can remain in stock location, and have some fun.
They got to be here. They got to be here to check it out, right?
That's right.
You got to put that bum in the stands. So a few more questions, but just say if you're walking in the mall and you see a random person, no idea who they are, don't know their background, and you say, hey, there's this little track in Port Colborne, come check it out. What would you say to them to say, make it worth their while to come out?
It's cheaper than going to the movies for the entertainment that you're going to get. You never know what you're going to see here at Humberstone. Do some crazy stuff. We've ramped the fire truck over a couple of cars before. I remember Fred Carlton went out of the park a few years back through the farmer's field, and next thing he was coming over the big berm behind us way out in the pits. So you never know what you're going to see at Humberstone. The other thing I wanted to point out, April 30th, the Dawn of Destruction. We have a Tar Metals sponsoring the Dawn and the Eve of Destruction. We're working on a deal right now. We're going to run our second annual Construction Crush-Off Championships, and if you thought last year was exciting, you're not going to want to miss this year. You're not going to want to see a video of it. You're going to want to be here and feel the ground shake beneath you. We're going to destroy some pretty big stuff that day.
That'll definitely be awesome. Well, that's basically everything that I'd like to ask. Is there any other events that you want to touch up on? I know there's the Dawn, there's the BEI series. We got the minivan series we're trying to do. Pete Costco. Anything else I forgot to add? The first off, May 21st is the season opener with the we're going to do a pre-race tailgate party. We're looking to make it a bike show and a race car show for a couple hours before the races.
promote it to the general public, and then hopefully they stick around for a good night of racing. Some kids bouncers too.
Yeah, that's a BEI Lightning Series.
And the BEI Lightning Series, Rob and Bob Bellinger do a lot for the sportsman guys. They pay a lot of the point fund and the purse for this event. So a lot of drivers saying they're coming for this race. So hopefully we can attract some new ones to stick around all season too with that. The other thing is the minivan series. From what I hear, there's a lot of people building these minivans.
That's great.
We're going to run 4 shows, $1,500 to the point champion.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's awesome.
Thanks to Cooper Motorsports and Humberstone Speedway.
Yeah, thank you.
And the good thing about this is they are going to be allowed to run a passenger in the passenger seat. So I think that's going to go over pretty big.
Yeah.
Like I say, if everybody that's building them is building them, we're going to have quite a few out here for our first night of that, May 28th.
Yeah, can you imagine a passenger in a racing vehicle? That's going to be awesome.
Other than that,
With the All Canadians, the Picasso Memorial.
All Canadians is big. Al Gletta's back with the vintage card portion of that. So last time we had a gentleman from Alabama come down. He's already told Al Gletta he's bringing friends this year. So should be pretty cool.
Yeah, a couple sprint car shows. All the crate sprint cars are back.
Crate sprint cars are back twice this year. SOS is here twice.
Perfect. And then I believe in the fall we got the Dirt Car Sportsman Series coming back.
100 lap Dirt Car Sportsman Series will be part of the Mike Knapp Ford Safecracker 100.
That's perfect. So I guess that's basically the season summarized, more or less. You know, you guys got to come out and check it out. You know, we have the best facility around here, and you know, we look forward to having you. And you know, I want to thank Tom, Bob. You know, they do one heck of a good job, and we look forward to seeing you in 2017.
And thanks to Kyle Tomaski for coming out today and doing the interviews. And just remember, be at Humberstone. You never know what you're going to see.
Yeah. Until next time, let's make racing great again.